name is John C.
Well, well, well. So things happened, it seems.
Yes.
Yeah,
Games.
games, yes, and things. And just looking at this, just first glance, there's been a few upsets.
If you can call them that. If you can call
Yeah,
them that.
it's been I say upsets. We predicted one way and it just went
Yeah, it went the other.
the so I couldn't call them upsets. We're just us being bad at predicting shit. But either way,
It's nothing new there, is it?
no, absolutely not. We shall dive in and start with this first one, which was definitely a bit of a little bit of a surprise.
Just mild.
Colber's Colber's Gunfield Wednesday. Colber won. They did a 2-1.
Yeah, he got him in extra time, I believe.
Was it really extra time? Oofed.
It went 1-1, kept grinding out, and it went the way of the Necros.
Way of the Necros, indeed.
Don't know what died. I was trying to just find out. But,
Trying to dig in it. But to be fair, looks like the werewolf got the wolf share of the SPP. It's got 14 already in one game.
Is that in just that game alone?
I'm
Is that a virgin werewolf?
It's got blocked now. Hang on.
Well, of course it has.
Let's have a look. We'll have a look at the Actually,
I've
wait.
got it up. I've got it up here.
No, sorry, he got 11.
No.
He got 11 in that game.
That's still pretty stinkingly horrible.
That's still pretty fucking gross.
And I believe he's only got
5.
one at this point, so I don't know if he's bought another. However, the information is so for Kalmar, the death was a guard white.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a tough pill to swallow.
He got a zombie, got a strength down as well, so that's a firing.
That's a sacking. That's a P45 in the post.
He leveled a ghoul. Ghoul
Yeah,
got a 6 SPP, and he leveled a werewolf, which obviously you can see there.
Yeah, which now has
For
block.
the Nurgle also suffered a death, but that was only a rotter.
Oh dear, how sad. Never mind.
And a Nurgle warrior got an armor down.
Ooh, that
But
is a bit
leveled
harsh.
one, so that could be a firing.
That could be a firing, but if it's still armor 8, it's still solid. If it's already got SPP, I might be tempted to keep it. If it's like got an MVP,
It hasn't though. It hasn't though.
Oh right, then yeah, probably. But if you got the money, replace it.
Do you want to have a quick look at the dice rolls on that? If
well-
there's anything interesting there.
We'll have a gander.
We're getting
Kalmar.
to the business end. There's only 4 games.
Oh yeah, that's very true. Catches weren't fantastic, but imagine a lot of those were just randomly scattered balls.
Yeah.
Dodges, yeah, okay. Foul
Alright, yeah.
appearance made an appearance against
Just
Colbert.
a little below what we'd want, but
Yep.
that's alright.
Pickups fine. Going
Regeneration
that
was
is
absolutely fucking terrible.
what is it? The GFI, you mean?
No, GFI's not great, but regeneration's absolutely fucking terrible.
Oh my word! What one for? It's meant to be 50-50 these game. Good lord!
That's pretty fucking minging.
And then the casualty that is after that is, I mean, okay, the armor, 70%. That's about on par, I want to say.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
But-
yeah, maybe a little on the low side.
But
it's
once
not
you
bad.
go past the armor, injury 53%, yikes. Casualty 50%, yikes. Generation, and then regeneration is just an extra sprinkling of insult to injury. I'd love to see be in the voice chat for that. Seeing those regions not happen.
Well, that's it. And then you look at Scumfield Wednesday.
Yeah.
On their stats, and you've got their armor's a bit higher.
Yeah.
Going for its 100% on there. Dodges 100% dodge with Nurgle.
Yes.
Fuck.
Interesting.
4 pickups, all successful. Really stupid 13-1. You take it.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd look at those numbers and you'd think, how has that team lost?
Yeah, exactly. Look at these raw numbers.
It suggests a really good game from Lars, I think.
I believe it was. I can't remember. But yeah, so unfortunate, Alex. We had hope. We had faith. Turns out it was definitely misplaced. No, I'm joking. I'm sure.
His block dice were terrible. Actually, he's well on the skulls both downside of the world.
Ooh, let's have a look.
Yeah.
Quick.
Whereas Kalmar is not. A lot of pushes. Very pushy game.
Oh yeah. Yikes. Lots of skulls and both downs. Yeah. Yeah, very pushy. So well, either way, you say it went to overtime. Once the overtime happens,
It's a toss
it,
of the coin, isn't it? Especially if you've got
it
someone
can
quick.
be a toss of the coin. Yeah, it can just be a
Yeah.
straight up toss of the coin. It's like, oh look, they're on attack first. They don't even have to like time it to like stall or anything like that. You just run. If you can make it, make it.
You make the hole and go through it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Amazonian Babylonians is the next game.
First Disney made, yeah.
So no sort of tackle on those lizards.
Nope.
I believe he countered the Amazonians by rolling pounds.
Yes, I caught a good a bit of a good portion of this game. I was watching I was doing other things. And yeah, it was just it was a game of pals. It was just the lizards just thought, okay, slap, and literally the lizards at this point might have just drank about 20 cans of Stella because
I mean, you look at the dice and they're not that powy.
They're not that powerful, but I think it's.
But no defender stumbles. He's 22 pounds, 12 December stumbles, 47 pushes, 18 both downs, and 28 skulls. So they're not great.
But
the Babylonians didn't throw any blocks, so
no. But also there's another major issue on here. Bear in mind the Babylonians all have dodge.
Yeah, that's pretty terrible.
What is that roll? What is that dodge stat?
A bad one.
Yeah, it's got no tackle. I mean, okay, fair enough. Like the Crocs has got the tail, but
tail, yeah.
But that's only one player. The armor was awful. I know they're armor 7, but even then armor 7's not usually a bit higher than that. Usually in the 60s somewhere. At least you'd hope.
No, 55 you'd hope.
55. Either way, grim. Casualty again not great. Woku after KO on par. Sad. I don't know who had the petty cash on this one.
I think it was just the Amazonians, but only just.
I say
20k in it, so I don't know if there was anything really scummed.
I don't know if they bought a babe or anything.
I mean, a babe would be the only thing you're really scumming, aren't you, at this point?
Yeah.
With Amazons.
True.
It's just.
GFI was awful. What the fuck is that?
Poor GFI stuff. That is 50%. That's brutal.
That is brutally bad.
That's a 2-up as well. I mean, It could have been rain. It could have been frosty or whatever it is.
It wasn't. I watched it. It wasn't.
Oh, right, okay.
It was just shit.
They were just shit.
Yeah.
Well.
But the lizards had it pretty okay. Armor was decent. Bonehead was decent. The Crocs has been very well behaved. I will admit.
Yeah, I mean, it always helps.
Yeah. So, well, congratulations, Liz Ueni. You do crack on into the next round.
He is the only now remaining winner of his group of. I believe Alex won his group, so he's gone now. I think Sam won his group, so Sam Shaw won his group. So he's now the remaining top seed, if you will.
Ooh, so it's all right on the lizards. And
I think Karma were a 4th seed.
Probably. Yes, I think they were. Yeah.
Yeah, they were because they took out a top seed in game 1, didn't they?
They did.
Yeah,
They did. Well then, and then here's the score we half expected.
Yeah, Damo didn't.
Damo didn't. Damo got elfed, and it looks like he got elfed hard.
What happened was Damo got average dice.
Oh, what? For the first time in how long?
Yeah, I know, right? No, to be fair, his dice were fucking awful.
Oh dear, two expulsions. That's 2 expulsions.
What you want to look at is if you just look at the first page of the dice rolls. I want you just look at that bribe stat, right?
Bribe.
I want you to look at the pickup stat.
Oh no! Oh no!
A double bribe failure.
A double bribe failure.
I mean, he was already 3-0 down at this point, but still, it shows how the game went.
Yeah, catch 0, regeneration fine. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
2 in 9 on pickup.
Ooh.
Yeah, not great. Not great at all.
Yeah, that's not great at all.
Elf dice. I mean, the armor's terrible.
The armor is terrible.
But that's elves, isn't it?
But then again, the injuries were good. I imagine they just got stunned a lot.
Yeah.
And yes, people say stun something wins games, but killing them also makes
not
it.
In this case.
Not in this case. Dodge was fine. Wake up
45
KO.
threes. He rolled.
45.
With elves, that's all you need.
Yeah.
That is a lot of dice.
That is a lot of
dice, Ben.
Yes. Stand up. The tree wasn't having it though. The tree just wasn't having it. It looks like I got knocked down at some point. We just refused to get back up.
Yeah, I think he was standing on it a lot.
I wouldn't blame him at all.
I mean, that's reasonable, isn't it? What do you do with an elf that's lying on the floor? Well, you stand on it.
Yeah, exactly. Block dice seem alright for them. The block dice actually for the. Oh, that's both teams twat. The block dice were still quite good for the Shearers All Stars, but they were just like.
Yeah, they're really nice. I mean, £22.
£22 for 14 scores is a nice one, but I guess it must have been a case of stun.
It's when they come, though, isn't it? It's when they come, innit?
It's when they come, and if you actually removing, because stunning doesn't help.
Yeah, double both down rerolls there, multiple double both down and then a lot of one dice as well. So it's always risky. So yeah, I mean it went the way it goes, but still 4-0.
Yeah,
that does somewhat feed a team.
So just a smidge. We'll have a look at these teams that are going through. And then finally,
so I do know that Ben was third seed. So again, technically that's an upset.
Yeah, technically that is an upset.
As Shearers All Stars weren't. Lastly,
I said go then. How did you do
it? Well, I went 2-2 and then won in overtime.
Oh right. Oh wow, 2-2 against the
It was tight, mate. It was tight. Like, to be fair, I think Sam on another day would have won it.
Yeah.
Like, dice came in at the vital moment for me. Like, I scored on turn 16 with a long range pass over elves.
And then you won. Did you win the toss?
And then won the toss. I mean, I would have won anyway if I'd have stalled it out.
Okay.
Because I'd got 3 rerolls to his none.
Oh.
And I wasn't using them. It was just, and I was starting to get through.
I can see 3 KOs inflicted, 2 injuries.
It hadn't started off well early. He was still 11 men. Second half.
Did you get enough SPP? Jesus.
Of course I did. I started doing some damage.
Yeah, I can see. Christ. Let's have a look at these dice rolls. Armor was nice and strong. Your dodge, could have been better.
Dodge was pretty poor. They were all 3-ups as well.
Yeah.
GFI is not brilliant, but it's
not brilliant.
Cope with it. Injury's good, really. 7-1.
Yeah, thwart shadowing. Yeah, alright. Bonehead. So
I completely forgot, and there was one that was trying to stop from scoring, and completely forgot shadowing. And he just fucking followed me down the pitch. It was like dodge, shadow, dodge, shadow, dodge, shadow.
Go away. The ogre was behaving itself. I can see.
Reasonable, yeah. It did it when it mattered. That's all that matters.
Fair enough. Then let's have a look at the elves. Yeah, it looks like overall it was
elf armor was pretty bad, but then again I was targeting the 2 armor 7s.
Right, and you have mighty blow, I assume, as well.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I have multiple mighty blow on the team. I have 3 mighty blow.
There you go. That's probably what helped do it.
That wasn't great, but you were hitting armor 8, so it's going to be 28% there.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one. A quick shift at the block dice. Lots of defender stumbles from the elves.
That doesn't matter though, because I don't have dodge.
I know, just saying. And then yourself.
I got an awful lot of defender stumbles, and he had dodge.
Yes, true. You also had a lot of skulls as well. 27.
Yeah.
Yikes. Well, no, it looks like it was a solid game for you. I mean, like, you can't argue with that, can you?
No, you can't moan. Like, it come through, it was tight, it was exciting, and then, it ended the way it ended. I didn't kill anything.
Yeah, no, absolutely
bit
fine.
Gutting, really. Bit gutting.
It's alright, but now that all that means is you get to go and see what you're up against next. Have you had a look yet?
Well, I have had a look. I do know what I'm up against.
Okay, then. Well, I don't.
I beat them last time. So, should we have a look?
Our
survey says...
Ding! Colma versus Lithuania. Czechoslovakia versus. Oh yeah, it's a rematch. You played against Ben before.
I've played against Ben before. I beat him before.
Ooh.
But then he was ridiculous. Then he's got more ridiculous.
You've got a little bit more ridiculous as well. You know?
Yeah, I've got XP now.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So let's have a quick gander. So Colmer. Let's see what happened with these guys. I can see everyone's just given up and not done the level ups because
they're out, aren't they?
I know, but still, I'd still do them. So Colmer, these have been hurt. 1970.
Yeah.
No, so 970 for the TV is a bit yikes. 1, 2, 3.
9-man roster. So he's taking 2 zombies. So it's 970 is more like 1050. 1050. So yes. I mean, it's still low.
Yeah, it's still pretty low. 1050.
He's got 100k, so he could buy the white.
He could.
Before the game.
Well, actually, let's still check. So 1050. In terms of the team, a solid-looking team, if a bit Spartan.
Yeah.
That werewolf block is I bet he's
massive.
He's absolutely fantastically feeling that. Losing the other guard white though is a fucking pain. That is like, ugh. Yeah. Okay, so 1050. Remember the number. They are who are they against again? They're against Lithuania. 1050, 1390.
So I mean, there's 220k. No, 320k there.
That's friggin' that's like hot. That's half. That's like in halfling hot pot like territory. That
it is hot pot territory. In fact, it is definitely hot pot territory. It's not what he's going to take.
No, God no. No. Of course not. Unless you're like absolutely fucking flooded. But still, that is like that's still massive.
You're going to be looking at something like Ramtor or.
Yeah.
Really strength that line.
Honestly, Cheney again. He got Cheney in the last game.
Cheney's quality. Cheney is always a quality shout.
Cheney is always a quality shout. How much is Cheney?
Not that much, is he?
I can't remember how much he is exactly.
I'll tell you.
Thank you. But against this team though, there's a lot of sorcerers. One's got Mighty Blow. There's a Crocs. There's the Rat Skink. As I prefer to call it. Which I believe has got a level up. Has got another level up, so now it's got fucking sprint. I don't think it had sprint before. I could be wrong. But
no, I think it's leveled up.
Yeah.
So he can take Wilhelm Cheney is 240, so it'd leave him with like 80.
And then he's got 100 in the bank.
Yeah.
Would you buy a bribe?
I'd be tempted. I'd be tempted by the bribe. You've got the dirty player.
Yeah, you do. Or do you super scoop?
Super scoop for Luther.
Oh, I was thinking, or super scoop for wizard. No. Apparently, he's buying a new white. So let's do the math.
Is he going to buy the white? So that gives. So we're going to take off. We're going to add 50 to that 1050, so he's 11. So he's still taking. 280. He'll still have enough. He'll still have enough for Cheney. Still can Cheney and a babe.
Yeah, Cheney and a babe. That's a completely fair one to go with. Actually, go for Cheney and a babe.
Dip the 10k, take the babe. But yeah, I mean, it's a scary concept, a scary prospect.
Yeah, Cheney, babe, and that means you got a spare zombie.
Four block Sauruses.
Yeah, 4 block Sauruses is a bit like, oh god, what do you do?
Hey, and he wants that block to try and get hold of them skinks. So I mean, it's going to be fairly tough. If he can find a way through that Saurus line, if he can do some damage. But yeah,
that's where Cheney's going to come in. So is Cheney strength 4? I can't remember if he is or not.
Cheney's strength 4, yeah.
Yeah, so at least like Cheney can go toe to toe.
Cheney's 8 movement, strength 4, 3 ag, 8 armor, catch, claws, frenzy, regeneration, and wrestle.
Catch, claws, frenzy, regeneration, wrestle. So, I mean, that could against this team though, it could actually work out very well because it's like wrestle obviously helps to neutralize the block part of it for a start, but then he's also got frenzy.
You can get through.
He's got claw, and he's got frenzy. So if he just gets one assist somewhere, he could be taking some Sauruses out.
Yeah, he could make the holes in the sauruses along with the flesh golems.
Yeah.
He can make. He's got a block flesh golem. You deploy that guard wall. Yeah, you can make holes.
Yeah.
But it's how you get through them, and you've got to remember that if you're going to try and play for that holy quick play, that's all well and good. But holy quick play is kind of the thing that lizards do.
True. Holy quick play. Very true.
Especially with a movement 9 rat skink.
Yeah, that movement 9 rat skink is like going to be your primary. If for some unbeknownst reason, forgive me for assuming he's going to take Cheney, because I'm pretty sure most people would. That you would hold a wizard for that skink in particular. You would hold on.
You can't take. He's not getting the wizard.
I know he's not.
You can't take the wizard.
I know, but if you did, that's where you'd hit it. You'd send it straight at that skink.
Well, no, because you have to. If you've got Cheney, you've got to play to what strength you've got. You've got to be looking to use that claw to make that armor 9 a little bit more
here.
armor 7, and you've got to try and get those holes. Maybe get a cache or a removal on a Saurus, and then look to press that numbers advantage and 2-1 grind it.
Yeah. I'm inclined to agree on that one. That skink is
I can agree with that.
Well, that skink is never holding the ball unless it's scoring. Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be on the pitch
and it's scoring from halfway in its own half.
Yeah, it's at least scoring from the line, because it's obviously movement 9 for a start, and it's got sprints. I'm pretty sure that's a natural 1 turn. No, it isn't.
No.
Needs a push.
Needs a movement 10 for a natural 1 turn.
It needs one push.
It's enough.
Yeah, it's enough.
So that's that. I mean, I would find it. I mean, let's be fair. Lars has put the work in and proven us wrong on multiple occasions. But once again, I'm going to side against him and give it to Sam.
The math dictates that it's Sam all the way, just because of just the poor Lars has had his team just
twice.
I know.
He's shown us up twice, and he's paid a heavy price for both wins, but he has made him. I just can't see. I don't think he's got the money to pay the heavy price to go through this.
Does lightning strike 3 times? That is the question. Because it's like 4. It's going to need it to. And now finally, I can't even. Elvish bullshit.
Yeah.
Elvish
Ben's dumbass named team
versus Reichland football punt.
That's easy, you see.
Yeah, I even know
the B.
I even know what the funny looking B means for. Reichland football bond. Let's have a look at both. First of all, let's have a look at you, mate. So humans 1390.
I'm on page 1.
1390.
So remember that 1390. So I'm carrying in 1390, obviously.
12-man team, lovely. That's fine. You got
12-man team. I've got my spare. I've got a couple of mighty blow. I've got 3 guards. The team is well balanced.
The team is very well balanced. I like
couple of wrestlers. I've got a blodging catcher now.
Yes.
The team is balanced.
We do have some comments from the chat saying there's no tackle is interesting.
There isn't. I haven't had a chance to take it yet.
That's fair enough.
I literally would be the next skill on Jurgen Klinsmann or Franz Beckenbauer.
Yeah, fair enough. That is absolutely a fair comment. But if you don't get there, you don't get there, innit? I mean, like
I'm managing to level everything up, so the team is quite well balanced. It'll take some going through.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind when I beat him before, I had absolutely nothing.
Yes.
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, you will.
No skills at all, and I beat him. 2-0, 2-1.
But now. So what was it? 1390.
1390 is the important numbers to, and I've got me cheerleader, I've got me babe, and I've got 150k dipping money.
1390 going against 1270.
Apart from it's not 1270.
Ah, okay, so it's 1270 plus.
He's a 9-man roster.
Plus 1270. 140. So that's 1410.
So he's giving me 20k.
He's giving you 20k, yeah. Ooh, okay.
And I've got 150k in the bank.
He's only got 50k in the bank. No, not going to spend any of it. But yes, you've got 100k.
Babe, so it's going to get answered with a babe, so.
Exactly. His strength 4 lineman's out, which is nice.
I'm not moaning.
I wouldn't. that movement 9 war dancer.
To be fair, the things that's scary is that war dancer with mighty blow and tackle.
That is
and the movement 9 war dance, so they're gonna need dealing with.
Yes, they
along
are.
with that thrower.
Yep, that
So he's got speed.
They're
he's got
old.
speed. What he hasn't got is he's got a lot of dodge. So I mean, yeah, I'm going to struggle to bring him down. I'm going to be relying on block.
So so you're getting how much? 13.
I'm getting 20k.
You get 20k and you've got 100 in the bank.
150k in the bank.
Oh right, so you've got 170 total.
I want to spend it. I mean, I might not because that's evil, but.
And then you just start the game. They just hear the money drop. Wizard. Oh.
I mean, it's a reasonable shout, right?
Yeah, it's a reasonable shout. But in fairness, well, what are your thoughts? What are you gonna go for?
I could throw a wizard at him. I could throw a wizard at him. I could throw a bribe at him.
You could throw a bribe at him.
Just making that foul easier.
Mhm. You got spare man for it as well. It would make sense.
I've got a spare man for it. I've got 2 wrestlers, so I can bring down those blodgers a bit easier.
Yeah.
And if I can get hold of stuff, it's the sensible option. Whether I get hold of anything with everything's got fucking dodge, different story. Though,
yes, all that dodge is going to cause problems. Massive.
Yeah.
Without DP, dirty player. Do you have dirty player?
I haven't got dirty player.
No.
So it's toss up. I've got to think about it. I could drop a chainsaw and just do some cutting.
Yeah. Well, you've got a tree. It makes sense.
Yeah, I mean the armor 4.
Yeah, I know, but still.
Chainsaw's gonna, armor 4. Getting some chopping done.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, sorry.
I mean, it's a tricky one.
It is a tricky one. It's going to take some.
Because it is a scary team. There's a lot of dodge on there. It's actually 4. I'm not going to be able to pin it down in quite the way I'd hope.
No, not like most other teams.
So I'm going to be relying on hitting with mighty blow like once a turn probably. I might get another second block, but it's going to be a low fighting game.
Mhm. Agreed.
And then he's got the advantage in that. So.
Yeah. So
it's gonna be fucking hard work, mate.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard work. It's definitely gonna be hard work. I'll actually I'm definitely looking forward. I'll look forward to both games. I wish you could both play them on the weekend. Where I can actually sit down and watch them and possibly commentate on them. But I'm not gonna be around until the weekends. Unless you want to call Ben now and throw down straight away.
No, I think he's busy at the moment, mate.
I think he's.
Might trade for Saturday next,
I noticed.
We'll see.
I'll see what can happen.
So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to bet on myself. To be fair, I will because you've already lost if you don't like.
True.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't look nice.
It's going to be a tough one. I reckon it's going to end 2-1. 2-1. Because
my ideal is that like I can give him the drive. I can make him score quicker than the 2-1 grinding. But it's going to be tricky.
If you're going to win, I think it's going to be 2-1. If he's going to win, it'll probably be like 3-1.
It'll be 9-0.
Because he probably just be able to find ways, depending on how he's rolling.
Yeah, and then I'll have to play fast and loose and then attempt to bring it back. And
yeah, exactly. It gets a bit risky from there.
It's going to be tight.
It would get a bit.
I'm sure it is, Sam. I am sure it is.
Yeah. Yes, Sam. That's definitely your idea. Ideal. It's like both.
To be fair, my ideal is both war dancers die and I win. So.
Yes. Well, just you win in general.
I mean, because I can take Sam. Sam's scared of me. I can tell.
He's a shaking.
I can tell he's betting heavy on them wood elves. He is afraid of the humans. I don't know why, because he's like twice the size and scaly, but whatever.
Yeah, well, true. But then again, you can do a lot of things they can't. Anyway, that is it. That's all she wrote. It's a very, very, very short one.
It's all that needs to be, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It can be a very interesting week. So
I'll put the chat. We've got fucking ages on this. We've got till like mid-February to get this done.
Yeah, you've got 2 weeks.
No, you've got more.
More than that. Oh wow.
Because what we've done, obviously, we're rolling it early.
True.
We're rolling it early. However, the semi-finals need to played by Wednesday, the 16th of February.
There you go.
Aren't due to start till the 3rd, so we're done.
Oh, so you were like you got 3 weeks.
Quarterfinals weren't even meant to start until the 20th, mate, and they're done on the 23rd. Like,
does the new league start in March? Pass.
Quite probable.
Perhaps, maybe.
I need to actually like pin people down and decide that.
Yeah. We'll find out.
Which is it's not my call to make, but I think if we're going to run one, it's probably it's going to be starting March. I think. If we're done with this quickly, I mean, might get it up in early March. Don't know, but like we might throw up a sign up soon. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I am considering. You can. I personally think you can bring back the team from the World Cup.
You reckon?
Or
Ooh.
I think we're going to allow that.
Oh well, I'm sure the rules committee will be love to see.
It's no different to anything else.
Yes,
everything started fresh. It's basically been a tenderfoot season. In fact, it's been a short tenderfoot season with the league structure.
That's a very good point. But anyway, right, we shall love you and leave you, you lovely people. Nice quick half hour for you all. And see you on the pitch, I guess.
See you with the studs out.
See you with the studs out. Excellent. I'll stop recording there. Goodbye, recording.